Hello everyone. Hello everyone. It's time for more Temple of Bloom. And oh. Well, hi! I think I put in the description of the video that I'm looking for Tile Turnip. I did not quite expect that. I'm sorry, Tiger Grass, but... yeah, I think I have to take that. Okay. Well. Now I can show off the power of Tile Turnip strats. I still don't have Imitator. That is one thing I still don't have, but I don't think it matters that much. Because Holy Barrier is very good. Also, by the way, chat, there are currently 2 new moderators in chat. I have a few other applications I may accept, but I haven't made a hard decision on yet. But I have 2 new moderators, just to make sure that I had some by this stream. And that's Marco, as you can see in the chat right now, as well as Venom Panda, Player Venom, depending on whether you're using the YouTube or Discord name. So, hopefully we won't have as much issue with chat spammers and trolls. Let me think. Obviously Teleportato Mine. Teleportato Mine is just an auto-include all the time, basically. Is there a better insta in the entire mod? I don't know if there is. Certainly as far as damaging instas go, it's probably the best. Yeah, ban the people that say stuff like that in chat. Fuck, why were there so many people like that? So many accounts like that yesterday? I think there might be better plants than Teleportato Mine, but not so much better instas. Mostly because Power Lily exists, and a little bit because of, honestly, Holy Barrier, but Tile Turnip, Winter Melon. There were quite a few options. So no, I don't think Teleportato is the best plant, but it's very highly performing. It's one of the best, for sure. Do I even need Winter Melon in this 1 flag level? Yeah, I did not need Wintermelon or Time Warp there. Yeah, I literally got Tile Turnip off of the first selection in this stream. It was up against Tiger Grass, which, as great as it is not Tile Turnip. Hurricane's a nice pickup. I might use that in some levels. Yeah, the only times where Teleportato is bad is in Big Wave Beach and Assault Airspace. That's it. Got... Ooh, we have Magenta Skulls. You know, I am a fan of mixing things up with Tile Turnip shenanigans, and Haze Shroom does not have a bad plant food. Hello, 4 flag level. Something that's good to consider is that although, even at its baseline, without any of its buff stealing capabilities, it's basically a repeater, which is not a bad early game attacker. And then on top of that, it just completely nullifies buffs from things like Magenta Skull. Yes, please. I do have to be a little careful about how much sun I spend, because I can't just spam plant food to get infinite sun, because I don't have Imitator Power Lily. Once I have Imitator Power Lily, if I get Imitator, I have truly won the Endless. No matter what I do. I don't think Haze Shroom's basic damage has Splash. I think it's only the debuff removal that's AoE. I might be wrong about that, but I think that's how it works. Where is this cursor? Thank you. The world's best combo is not Wintermelon and Snow Pea, and can you please get some new material? Nothing particular of note in that selection of plants. That's the third... This is the third night level in a row, isn't it? Let's pop on some Loon Boon. I did get the 5th power tile, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I got a full column. This one can be an iris level. Who makes better sun? In Reflourished, it is Gold Leaf without a doubt. You do not get good sun out of Shine Vine in Reflourished. It's probably one of the worst plants in the entire mod, honestly. I don't know when anyone would use it. Even when chat forces me to pick Shine Vine, I barely use it in those levels because it just kills me too much if I try and use it for more than a couple. I cannot make use of it without it actively sabotaging me. It is such a bad plant. Well, I have 5 power tiles, so now I win. Toadstool versus Chomper. In vanilla, it's Toadstool without a doubt that's the better of the two. Even after Chomper did get a buff to be able to eat 2 zombies. In mods, it's honestly quite close. I think in Reflourished they both have some use cases. Okay, so Iris is kind of bad against bugs. I'm noticing that. I'll have to remember that for future reference if I'm using Iris in later levels. Is Chomper really that much better than Toad in vanilla? I wouldn't have thought that the buff to eat an extra zombie makes much of a difference. Sick Tile Turnip. Good luck, zombies. You'll need it. Oh, I didn't realise Chomper chewed like nearly twice as fast as Toadstool in vanilla. Wow. Okay. That just completely flips it, and yeah, Chomper's better in that case. Oh look, there's Parasols. And I'm bringing Wintermelon. I really don't care that there are Parasols, because I know I'm winning. Coconut. Yes, let's do coconut. Easy 1 flag level. Zucchini. That's always fun, and we've got gargantuars. You know what I'm gonna do? Actually, no, we don't have... No, there are no relic hunters, so I'll stick with Sunshroom. I'll definitely incorporate Shrinking Violet into my Holy Barrier plant food shenanigans. 3-4 flags? 4 flags, let's go. I can show off the full power of Holy Barrier and Shrinking Violet together. I should probably have put the Tile Turnips in column 3 actually, so I have Holy Barriers there for the imps from Gargs, but honestly, muscle memory just made me go for column 2, because that's where it usually goes column 1 or 2. I have definitely won now. Can the zombies do anything against all of these holy barriers? I don't think they can. This is... yeah, this strategy is basically just win the game strat. I really want to see if I can try this out in greatest hits, because it does apparently work there. Hello, extra Tile Turnip. Primal Sunflower does not suck in Reflourished. It's got quite a lot of health compared to other sun producers, so you can use it as a sort of mini wall as well as a sun producer. Use Snapdragon. Do I even have it? I don't think I do. Did I get Cold Snap picked up at any point either? No. I don't have Snapdragon in this Endless Zone right now. Another 4 flag level, okay. I'd love to see Bowling Bulb, because that would be a much quicker strat for levels that don't have excavators. Oh well. Okay. Well, it's a bit slow to get up the power tiles, but I am winning this. I do not like turquoise skulls with this strat, I will say. They are the most annoying. Really, Squash? No, the most annoying zombie is actually the double agent that is Squash. Yeah, there we go. Nearly at the final wave. One more wave to go, maybe? Okay, another one. I really can't look at chat very much when I'm using a manual focused strat, unfortunately. Mods? Is there a mod here? Yeah, okay. Thank you. Cherry bomb, maybe? More gargantuas. This one's got magenta skulls. Let's go back to the haze shroom combo again this time. That's a lot of gold tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. I can maybe do an apple mortar strat on one of the easier levels. How quickly does Teleportato come off cooldown? Hello. Okay, good, you are there in time. Early bugs are annoying. You really decided to land directly on that sun shroom. Okay, it does actually have, like, full splash damage within the range it has. Okay. Uh-oh. And it was so close to going down as well. Of course. A little bit of a scuffed level, but it worked out in the end. Haze Shroom is actually very good against zombies that buff in some way. Magenta Skull just gets completely countered. Wow, another guard level. Okay. I need to, try and figure out the best way to save up for the Tile Turnips as quickly as I can. I do think Imp Hair might be a good play in this Endless Zone, just because it's an early game button that also hogs gold tiles nicely. The parachute rain getting caught in that time warp. Well, considering Haze Shroom is AoE, and I'm not using it as the main attacker, I'm using Winter as the main attacker, I think it will work fine, even quite late into Endless, as a Magenta Skull counter. Plus it's got a good plant food for Tile Turnip, so... the fact that the plant food actually buffs it to its maximum strength is amazing. Because early game it might not be getting the buffs, and then the plant food lets it bypass that need to steal buffs. I can't do Apple Mortar solo here because it's got parasols, but I will use Apple Mortar. I want to pair it with Iris or something else. No, I want to pair it with Daisy Chain actually, I think. Because Iris is just bad against bugs. So... then what? Teleportato. Grape shot. I will definitely do some sort of zucchini strat eventually, I just need to figure out what I want to do with it. Very good plant food. Apple Mortar did so much to that singular relic hunter. There is nothing the zombies are going to do to get past this apple water wall now. Any zombies that get close are just going to get bombarded with apples. An apple a day keeps the zombie away. Okay, the parasols are being a problem. There we go, goodbye zombies. Hating Far Future Garg is absolutely valid. Garg primes are not nice to fight against, even when you do have EM Peach. Okay, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try Primal Sun and Impair. Primal Sun at night with Impair as well for the gold tiles. And if I'm using Impair some more, let's give the Great Zucchini some time in the spotlight. Along with Blast Berry Vine, yeah, that seems like a good idea. I will definitely be bringing Time Warp for a safety net, though. Something weird I've noticed. Transforming the basic on wave 1 doesn't seem to trigger the next wave, like it normally would for any other wave. There we go. I have 4 Tile Turnips now. Just need to get rid of these zombies. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Time warp. Thank you. Does this even work? Oh, no, 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 no. Stop, 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 stop. What happened there in the bottom row? What? Oh, okay, I am not using zucchini in this endless zone. Oh, I still have another flag of this. I might have to use power-ups because of this. Zucchini is not suited for this endless. Okay, I am not liking this. Even with power-ups. The magenta skulls are nasty. I underestimated Blastery Vine. It can't even really filter out the basics after they're transformed with just one column of them. Okay, so lesson learnt. Don't touch zucchini in this endless zone. At all. I imagine the only way I could make it work is with no porters, no gargs, no magenta skulls, no relic hunters, and probably no bugs as well. I would need the most bland level possible for zucchini to work. This is an endless zone where I'm feeling myself picking Time Warp a lot. Just because the early waves are so rushy. Well, I think I'm pretty stable now in this level. There's not much the zombies can do. Oh, I think I know what your... Oh, never mind. I was going to say your main attacker is going to be Mega Gatling P, but no, it's Primal P Blover. That's funny. That's actually like a strategy used a lot by speedrunners in PvZ2. It's one of the best strats for speedruns. Hello, does the final wave have gargantuars? Hello? Did the final wave not spawn a Garg? At all? What are the odds of that? There are so many zombies in that wave. Am I blind? Did I miss one? No, Greg, I was right. Okay. That was weird. No, I don't want Ice Bloom because that's not safe against bugs. Yeah, no, I have to go Time Warp. Bugs are just that annoying for the early game. I still don't know why transforming the basic on Wave 1 doesn't trigger Wave 2. I'm gonna have to get the winter melons down fast because of the Lost Explorers. And this is where I use the Time Warp that I brought because of bugs. As it turns out, he's shroom good. I will say, playing the recent PvZ Fusion update makes me wish we had stat screens for PvZ2. I'd love to see actually how much damage the haze shrooms have contributed compared to the winter melons. Because obviously I am using plant food on them, but the winter melons are doing more damage when I'm not using plant food. Explodo nut. This is actually an endless zone where it's a little Explodo carrot is actually probably not that strong, but whatever. I see Gregory is here. No sign whatsoever of what is it? The magenta skull. So let's go back to the holly barrier strat. And when I'm running Holly Barrier, I'm a lot less worried about bugs. Four flags. Good thing I did go for Holly Barrier and not try to do something silly. Get these zombies out of Middle columns. Need to plant food now. And yeah, I'm stable. I think my defense is a 1. Oh wow. An extra... Okay, yeah, sure. Rating Puff Shroom. In PvZ2 Vanilla, like a solid 8 or 9 out of 10. The only real issue it has is the fact that the 50 Sun meta means you don't really need a free plant. But the fact is it's still a free plant that now works during the day, unlike in PvZ1. So it's still ridiculous. What do you mean, what's wrong with the music? There's nothing wrong with the music, I'm just playing Zombotany Lost City in the background. You've seen custom Reflourished levels use Altverse music? I don't think that should be possible unless Reflourished has Altverse's music in the code. Just like unused. Like, this is me playing the music from a YouTube video in the background, basically. You know, pickled pepper might actually work better than grape shot here, the more I think about it. Because the combined plant foods just push everything back to the 9th column anyway. ELM would not enable you to use Altverse music unless Altverse music is, like, usable within that mod. Is what I'm saying. Like, if you can set that music, if you can set a custom level in Reflourished to use Altverse music, then that means that the Altverse music is in Reflourished. I did not realise that was a thing, though. Do I think there's a better strategy than this? I think for this Endless, certainly. Holly Barrier Tile Turnip is probably more or less the best you can get. It's also one of the best strats, I think, for a lot of Endless zones. Definitely not all of them, but for a good chunk of them, it's the best strat you can get. The only thing that improves upon this is if I can get Imitator. But I'm still mixing it up with Haze Shroom anyway, just because I don't particularly like Magenta Skulls. And anything that makes Magenta Skull... anything that makes the Magenta Skull zombies useless is something worth using in my book. Winter Melon is not enough to consistently stop the Magenta Skull from doing everything. It helps a lot, but it does not consistently 100% shut down their buffs. I don't particularly have a plan for a Q&A. Sorry. Okay, this has just gone extremely rushy suddenly. That is a lot of excavators. Well, I can at least just use Time Warp for this wave. Of course, I forgot about that excavator jank. What the heck is this? Excuse me? How many excavators? I'm not even going to bother using Haze Shroom. This is only one flag. It's not like I'm going to deal with huge spam from the the Magenta Skulls, but I am going to get spammed with these, it seems. Okay, does that catch the Garg? Yes, thank you. I am so confused by what's been happening in these waves. At least I can, like, perma-stall the Garg. No thank you, no thank you. Okay, maybe I'll take a Haze Shroom. Scuffed level. Okay, there we go. I didn't notice it was double excavator in the seed select. Yeah, if I had noticed that, I would have realised, oh, this is excavator spam. I did not notice. That's on me. No power lily, please. Can I do this level without power lily? What would I do if I'm going without power lily tile turnip? Okay, let's see. I think it's doable. It's only one bug type at least. Yeah, I think I definitely need teleportato. I probably want squash, and then time warp pickled pepper. Yeah, I think I can do this. Only for one level, but I'll try it. Any chance we're getting a missile toast level? Maybe. It's not got great plant food is the thing. Its plant food is a permanent upgrade, so it's not a synergistic one with Tile Turnip. And I don't think it's especially good of a heavy attacker in this endless zone. Okay, with double sun production and this extremely generous early game, yeah, I'm fine. I don't think I'm losing this. Careful, catch that sun. Biggest issue will be the combo of the relic hunters and the imps. I can't really build out my attackers beyond column 3, which means I have to put some of them in column 3, where the imps land. And I didn't bring a vine. Every imp throw that I can prevent is some good news for me. I have the spare sun, so let's actually try expanding past column 3 then. Oh, that is a dead iris. So, yeah, there are definitely ways that no Power Lily works in this Endless, but I don't really want... I'm glad I've got Power Lily. Because Gogs plus Relic Hunters together is very tough to deal with. No, wrong plant. I wanted to do Winter Melon there. And there we go. Okay, I'm gonna try something. Let's try using Missile Toast, because I'm going to be using Hayshroom as the plant food plant. Yeah, I found Tile Turnip literally on the first card select screen of the stream. I just started the stream and there was Tile Turnip. Let's do this. Conserve those sun producers for a tiny bit longer. And group all of those zombies up. Get rid of you. Oh, that is some relic hunter spam. Okay. I really don't like bugs and relic hunters. That was far too close for comfort. Can I, like, please have a moment to breathe, game? Oh, the eating speed of that painful zombie. Here we go. Plant food everything. Wipe out the board, please. Thank you. Yeah, I think Hayshroom doesn't hit its own tile and the tile's slightly above and below, so it only hits in front. Which is very annoying sometimes. Magenta skull and that is a layout with importer, but honestly I can goof off here a bit, I think. What do I want to do? I don't have a lot of fun plants, actually. Let's just do this. Gasp, I'm bringing a wall. And it's one flag. Incredible. Imp porters, prepare to be shrunk to oblivion. No. I am going to slow every zombie down, so that doesn't matter as much. Easy level. Yes, that's Tile Turnip. I literally got it on the first card reward of the stream. Pumpkin. Ooh. I like Sunshroom a lot more than Primal Sun in this Endless, so I feel like I'm gonna go Sunshroom now in general, and use Pumpkin to protect against Relic Hunters when I need to. Which I don't need to here. Yeah, this is a Winter Haze Shroom level. Free flags. This is truly such a rushy endless zone. Now I am in a perfectly stable position, I think. Also, I think I saw someone asking in chat if pumpkin is good. I feel like it is a bit situational, but Temple of Bloom is one of those situations where you want it. Because it allows you to actually expand past 3 columns in a level that has relic hunters. It's also, from what I've seen, quite good in Test of Might, the Caligula's Carnival Endless Zone, because that's also very good at limiting your space with a lot of ambushes at mid-lawn. So it can be very good for getting an extra column there. Also for the people who have sent in moderator applications that haven't been accepted yet, I made a couple of snap decisions for the sake of having moderators for this stream. I have not made decisions on anyone else yet. Infinite plant food for relic hunters can... Does that, like, if you put the infinite in column 4, does that actually override all the other plants in column 4 from getting hit? If that does, that's actually quite useful to know. Right, Haze Shroom again, I guess. There's no Parasol for the winter. There's no double excavator. There is going to be a lot of bugs, probably. Let's bring Hurricane. No, the brain rot person has not sent in an application. That is 5 tile turnips before the first flag. And that is a lot of bugs, I was correct. I feel like pumpkin would have been an extremely high priority find if I hadn't already gotten the Power Lily Tile Turnip combo. I think if I were trying to do this without Power Lily, or even just without Tile Turnip, I would need a lot more. I would need the extra space that it buys me a lot more. A 6th Tile Turnip. What does the the haze shroom basically has 3 stages of power that it can upgrade through based on how many buffs it steals from zombies. Or I think debuffs it cleanses from plants, I think that also contributes. So every time it steals a buff from a zombie or cleanses a debuff from a plant, it builds up towards upgrading its own power. And if it goes a while without stealing any buffs or cleansing debuffs, then it goes down in power. When the plant food, aside from doing big damage in 3 rows, also makes it hit its maximum power instantly. And yeah, at maximum power, it's a 3x3 splash. I think I will do 1 more level this stream. A nice clean 20 to take me up to level 60. All 3 types of bugs and Relic Hunter and Excavator in this level. Lost Pilot is here too, but the parachute rains have been extremely mild, so... Okay. This is Winter Holly. No questions asked. I am not taking chances on this layout. 4 flags. I'm going to try and go for 7 tile turnips. There we go. I am doing my best to not trigger waves too quickly. I think that was quite a slow first flag, which I am happy with. Now I'll get winter melons and start working towards more tile turnips. Then again, I think I might be triggering the waves too fast to get the amount of tile turnips I'm hoping for, but oh well. This is using only 2 holly barriers for their plant food effects. And it's holding everything off pretty well. I'm now upgrading to 3 holly barrier plant foods at a time because I think I might need it. Come on, I just need a couple thousand more sun. Please be a very long final wave. Well, I got the final Tile Turnip, I didn't really get to use it though. And with that, I've taken down another 20 levels of Temple of Bloom. Ignore the mowers I lost due to trying to use the Great Zucchini. Thank you for watching. I will be back next week for more Temple of Bloom, and probably, if I'm right, there's going to be a Children's Day event for Reflourished by next week too. So that will be next week's streams. Temple of Bloom and probably a timed event. Thank you for watching. That's it for today.